Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We've known for a while Techland wants to expand the Dying Light series beyond just the games and truly make it something much bigger. We've already seen comics, board games, puzzles, but Techland has admitted they're open to doing something much more ambitious. Nearly a year ago, during my interview with Timon Smektala, the Dying Light franchise director, he said that after the success of The Last of Us and Fallout show, they saw the potential of what could be done and then admitted they were already in talks with certain partners in regards to making a project like that a reality. And especially more recently, ever since the anniversary, Techland has been talking a lot about doing a TV show or a movie in the Dying Light universe, so I genuinely think sometime within the next 5 years we'll have something in the Dying Light universe on a streaming service for us to watch. In the past, Techland has especially experimented with bringing animation to the series, whether it be incredibly beautiful but also incredibly expensive CG trailers, or the more stylized and unique trailers Techland occasionally did for the second game. I really do think Dying Light lore is overall a bit of a mess, but these old trailers prove they can make something special, especially this short but really well done Urban Legends animation. If you've watched the channel for a while, you know I always saw the cinematic potential in the Dying Light series. I started this channel with a roleplay that eventually became more of a scripted TV show as it went on, but that animation was the first time that I felt like Techland really understood it too. On this channel, I like to speculate though, theorize about certain ideas that'll very likely never happen, but let's say they casted a live-action version of Kyle Crane. Who would you want to play him? I can think of a ton of familiar faces like Ryan Gosling, Jensen Ackles. Both have a ton of charisma, but they truthfully need to find someone who's actually acrobatic, is willing to jump around, do the parkour we expect to see while also still being a charismatic character along the way. With that said, if they did do a Dying Light movie or series, it'd be best if they went the route of the Fallout show, where they create a new story and characters within the game's world, building the lore in different places the game couldn't. Both Dying Light games aren't exactly known or popular for their stories, and if anything, that's one of the weakest things about those games, so I have a hard time seeing them commit to one of those storylines, to be honest. I could, however, see them go the route of the Uncharted movie, where instead of being a side piece to the games, it's more of a full-on reboot of the storyline, making massive story changes and really creating their own version of it all. I'm honestly fine with whatever, I really am. I just hope it's compelling and sometimes terrifying, like come on. You have these incredible looking monster designs that really could create a lot of tension if done right, especially in a theater. Look back to Blade, for example. That film is mostly a campy action movie.
Freeze! Motherfucker, are you out of your damn mind?
But it knows when to get serious, and I genuinely believe whoever came up with the volatile design had to have seen these movies at some point because, you know, come on, it speaks for itself. I will say though, if they're going the ambitious Hollywood route, please don't have a ton of ugly CG zombies. World War Z is actually an okay film, but every once in a while you'll see a fake rubbery zombie fly across the screen, and it just pulls you out of it. Also, I feel like it has to be rated R or mature. It's extremely hard to keep zombie killing interesting while limiting how much blood you can show and limbs you can cut off. World War Z tried and failed until they put out the extended unrated cut, which added all the blood and fun kills back in, but they initially released it as PG-13. So I just pray they don't dumb down Dying Light to appeal to a wider audience. Let it be brutal when it needs to be. Now, I could theorize about the type of parkour scenarios or epic set pieces to get people on the edge of their seat for hours, but I think I'll wait to revive this topic once we actually hear a little bit about one of these projects, if it ever happens. The best part about the games is the gameplay, so I hope they can find a way to keep it all interesting. Resident Evil has had, what, like 4 different live-action versions at this point, and they haven't nailed a single one, so I pray Dying Light can get it on the first try. But anyways though, share your thoughts in the comments and thanks for watching. Seriously though, would you watch an anime series with Roger Craig Smith as Kyle Crane or Jonah Scott as Aiden returning? Or what would you want to see? Let me know what you think down below. Feel free to stop by for the next one, and peace.